Rajesh Sharma, I'm Managing Director and CEO of Capri Global, joins us. And before I go to him, I mean, what a delight it's been tracking his company over the years now. From a rough patch couple of years ago to shining bright, sponsoring of cricket teams, to incubating the NBFC in the gold business. So nice to see where it was versus where it is and where it will go, Rajesh ji. I mean, quarterly numbers तो चलता रहेगा, but last 3-4-5 साल, congratulations, कमाल की trajectory है.
Thank you. As you rightly said, this is the Amrit Kal of Bharat, and we are part of that story.
Your shareholders, I'm sure, are feeling the Amrit Kal. Stocks gone from 2-digit to 3-digit, now 4-digit.
Yes. I think we are able to benefit from all structural changes in the rural demand. And last 2 years, we are able to show the growth of 50%. And despite we kept investing in the branch network, now our branch network have crossed 1,000 branches, alone in 920 branches in CGCL, and about 180 plus branches in housing finance. So we have built a good branch network, and back of that, there's a good growth happening, and we are quite bullish on Indian economy, where our collection efficiency, where the demand of the loan, where the repayments are happening. We are quite excited about the space we are in.
Growing in rural market when others are not growing?
I would say if you look at the MSME, if affordable housing, gold loan market, all these markets are showing a growth. And if you talk about MSME, is still in the segment, the informal segment we operate in, is still there's a huge opportunity gap exists to service those customers like a roadside dhaba, be it a bike repairing shop, be a guy who's selling sandwich samosa, be a tailoring shop. These are the customers who are growing their businesses, wanting to expand, rather depending on the money lender, coming to the organized player of many NBFCs like us. I think that is where the growth is coming in. And overall, if you see, the pie of the cake is increasing in their way, we are able to grow our business. Even the repeat loans are happening at a larger size than we used to give earlier. So one is the demand of the volume, the loan is increasing, and number of the people are coming forward. And despite, if you see the people who are willing to offer the collateral there, a lot of unserviced market is there where they are not able to get the funding. So we think in next 4 to 5 years, in this era, we should be able to do a growth of 30-35% for next 5 years.
Okay, fair enough. And what about disbursement growth, especially in housing and gold loans? Gold loans has been contributing a lot to your overall momentum. Can you tell us a little bit more in terms of what kind of growth you're looking at here?
So in last 1 year, we added about close to 330 gold loan branches, and gold loan branches disbursal have grown 100% up. So close to 2,390 crore is the AUM in the gold loan, including the co-lending. And we believe that by next year end, we should be able to cross 5,000 crore rupees. So we are on that path. And fortunately, we are getting a lot of bank line under the co-lending scheme. We currently have more than 2,500 crore co-lending line, where we are able to even service to the customer at lower rate of interest by maintaining our margin, where we have to just put 20% of us and 80% bank is willing to fund. So there's a high ROE is going to give us. So this year, gold we have in the investment phase have incurred a loss of about 100 crore rupees. By the March, we hope all branches to start contributing, in next year we hope to this give an impact of 150 crore rupees up. So the loss will go away, and about 50 crore rupees of contribution gold loan alone will give. So next year you will see there's a huge upside in the profitability will be seen. The cost income ratio will come down. So unless we start opening another round of expansion, next year you will see that there'll be a lot of upside happening.
You have rolled out the gold product. When you're rolling out the product, there is an initial expenditure. Kharcha hota hai ji initially.
Yes.
Is that over now?
So kharcha is over now. More than that, आपकी gold loan की branch में, if you go in detail, about 30 lakh rupees per branch you have to spend on overheads. Unless you don't reach a AU of 3 crore rupees per branch, you are not able to recover. Till you reach 3 crore, you keep investing and incurring the operating losses. So by this March, we should be able to cross all the branches above 3 crore rupees. And then the contribution will start adding to the bottom line. That is how it is. As far as the capex is concerned, is about 14 lakh rupees spent per branch, which we write off over a period of next 4 years. So, which includes the strong room, the furnishing, the security system, and all that. But the major is the overhead expenses till you break even. So I think this by March we should be able to cross all the branches about 3 crore rupees, and where they will start contributing. Next year, if you make 5 crore rupees per branch, there's 2 crore rupees additional. So every branch will start contributing. That is where we are quite bullish about it.
Rajesh ji, home loan book is always a very stable book.
Yes.
It's always like backed by collateral. I want to specifically talk about the MSME book. Now the big picture is that MSME and SME are losing market share to organized player. Big companies are getting bigger. They are struggling because of scale, size and reach. If your loan book is exposed about 30% to MSME and SME, a category which in a sense is getting crunched because of the nature of the economy, is it a good idea to have that kind of an exposure?
So there are two things. One, is there any risk of the delinquency? Answer is no, the book is doing well. But as you said, there's a competition, so there's a margin pressure is coming. So what we have to do is we have to reinvent that. We have to go to smaller location. We have to work rather than the 5 people branch. We have to work as smaller branches where the rents are lower, people are lower, and 60, 70 kilometers that rural area covered. Still, that is a market where you see some of the, say they call it micro lab, and they are able to lend it 20 to 24%. So we have to mix that segment, and some of the competition in South, if you see like Five Star and other, they are able to do high ROE because the ticket size is lower and they completely servicing the rural market. So we also have to do that mix where we are also going to the semi-rural, to the rural branches where of course the volumes are lesser, so that you have to do a very light operating model, but your yields are up. And that is there where organized players is not reaching. So we have to keep reinventing based on the competition. And once we have the customer of gold loan, MSME loan, home loan, that is where we will do the cross selling. And we are already building our technology. Oracle is our technology partner. LOS is onboarded. LOS completely we are in-house building, and our technology piece is going to give an edge over others. In next quarter, when we completely roll out the technology solution, we will give you a detailed about it, how we have about 100 people team there. So we are quite bullish that our operating cost and our processes will be quite better in terms of cross-selling and reducing our cost. That is where we have to make a difference. Competition will always be there in this segment.
Appreciate your time. Thank you for joining us. There's a cricket team maker I forgot to ask you. India to lost.
So I think billions of people got disappointed, but that is what the sports is. The sports can always throw the surprises, so one should not take anything for granted. But anyway, T20 World Cup is coming up in the June in the United States, and let us hope that we make our team give us delightful joy of winning that cup again.
Let's hope so. Thank you very much. Good to have you. What do we have on markets? Nothing actually. PFC is down, REC is